Today I will be interviewing one of our local shop owners here in Rochester. It's a black ice cream shop, but I wanted to bring attention to Thurston Village. So it is a strip of collectible stores on Thurston Avenue where all of them are black owned. I think I just wanted to point that out. Today we're going to go in and have an interview with the owner of the Thurston Village ice cream shop. His name is Tony Clark. We're going to go in and we're going to talk to him and possibly get some ice cream. We will get some ice cream. Let's go.
One thing we must understand, we must support our black-owned businesses, right? I have a black-owned business right here.
Right.
He come down and patronize. So you know, we have to learn how to keep our
money.
dollars in our community, so that we can, so that it empowers us to be able to build our economics up, so we can hire other African Americans and change the economics of everyone's family. It's ice cream.
All right, let's start it off like that. You want to introduce yourself to the people?
My name is Tony Clark. I've been a resident in Rochester, New York for 40 plus years. I'm in Thurston Village at 40 plus years over here. The owner of this area, the building, entrepreneur, father, husband, father of 4 kids, and a husband, 1 wife. And,
Right.
You know, I just try to inspire, you know, our people, you know, to achieve their dreams. And the best way to you know, inspire them is just by leading by example.
So what gave you an idea to start up an ice cream shop here on Thurston?
Well, I looked at, well, it goes back to me and my daughter. She was young and she like talking about ice cream. We was talking about ice cream shop, ice cream and stuff like that. But, you know, later on in life, a few years later, I talked about wanting to get an ice cream shop and looking around in the community. I didn't see an ice cream shop around in the neighborhood that would service the community. So, you know, we definitely had to look outside of those normal businesses to a point where we can service our people. There's other things more than just food and hair and clothes. Okay, so, you know, I began to look at what was needed in our community. So, I mean, in the black community.
Right.
So, you know, I was riding around, I was going out, looking at the lines, everybody going outside in the suburban area, lining up for ice cream and stuff like that. So, you know, I decided that I wanted to put an ice cream shop and I wanted to service our people. And it's convenient.
Now, when we were talking before, you were talking about, like you said, we have to have other services that we offer our people. And I don't know if you want to talk about it on camera, but there was one service that you were looking for something that you had here, and it's like there's no black professional that you could contact in the city to perform this service.
Yes.
You want to speak about that, or?
Yes. Me, myself, and my younger daughter, we was talking about this eviction service, you know, to assist landlords who own rental property, to be able to prepare the paperwork for them and to assist them in their eviction processes. It's a due process with a lot of paperwork. There's no one else around really, you know, offering that type of service besides lawyers. Their fees are very expensive, so I come up with a nice little fee that is affordable for everyone. And the only thing they would have to do is just to show the court, and I'll take care of the service. Everything is legal, and myself and my 18-year-old daughter, we will be operating that business. Okay, we also offer like service like when you need some paperwork service, we'll be doing that. If you need notary, we'll be doing that. You know, and that business will, the birth of that business will be right in the back of this business right here. It would be called City and County Court Eviction Services.
Okay.
Okay. We want to offer, we want to reach the city and the county, and then with a service.
Right.
Now, I noticed that, you know, when we came in before, your wife was in here, your daughters were in here. What is the significance of Black family working together and supporting the business and the goal of,
Kind of
yourself,
family wealth and stuff.
yourself, and you got your daughter working here with you? What is the significance of that for Black people?
If we want to talk about history, we go back in history from even from slavery days of how Black family was working together in the cotton fields, and then they was separated and stuff like that. I always found out through history that African American people, Black American, have always been creative. I believe we're just geniuses, and a lot of things that we created, we didn't get a lot of credit for, and stuff like that. So the whole truth is that we can achieve anything we want to.
Right.
Okay. As a Black father, I believe that as I've been mandated by our Father, Heavenly Father, to be an example. It's more than just telling our children, do this, that we need to show them by example. And from this, it should help them to dream their dreams, encourage them to strive and to achieve their dreams. And also, you breed entrepreneurs. We always talk about education. Education is the way out, but sometimes you need to have experience.
Right.
So, growing up, my younger daughter right here in college, she have experience, job experience. She always did. This is not my first business, but I wanted them to know when they go out to apply for jobs, that you can put that on your resume, that you was a manager, you helped build a business, you customer service, you was inventory, is all that concerning business, know about taking care of books, things like that. So you learn how to put a business together, write a business plan, and things of that nature. These are things that I teach my children. I remember my son, he wanted to do something. He wanted some money to start his idea, his business. I said, well, write me a business plan. And he wrote me a business plan. So, and not being hard on them, but teaching these principles.
Right.
These principles about life. So the best thing we could do is just be examples, okay, of our family and to stand out in our community.
Right. You spoke a lot about creating, us being creative, being entrepreneurs as, a way of creating some type of equality or some type of, advancement for us. And you also spoke about how, you providing a service that it's provided, but, it's very expensive. So, just touching along those lines, it's like guys we need to start thinking outside the box.
Yes.
And think of these certain businesses and services that aren't being provided, and just kind of think of things so that we can start creating our own jobs and our own opportunities. That's basically like along the line you were saying.
Yes.
I just want to say that I agree with that 100%.
There's a lot of people, they're always looking for employment. Okay?
Yeah.
And some have felonies.
Exactly.
Some have, they don't have the education. And a lot of times, and they settle for poverty. Instead of I'm trying to get trying to get a job. Well, sometimes those doors are closed. So you have to be creative.
Exactly.
Create your own
Exactly.
job.
Yeah.
Okay? This we teach you how to establish your business. Get your DBA, get your EIN number.
So basically, you're saying the black man is his own hope.
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
Absolutely. You know, and just you have to work. You know, towards the things that you want in life. I remember I was working for this company. By trade, I'm a machinist, and we made the company like $300,000 in a month, in 30 days. I was up for a raise, and I only asked for $1, and the man wouldn't even give me $1, and I was one of his lead person. Okay, so later on, fate began to take its course. My destiny began to take its course to a point where, being in that field at the time, a lot of times I was the only African American in their own trade, right? At that time. I mean, there's more than us, but in this plant, I was the only African American. So when it's time to get laid off, guess who got laid off? So and that's reality.
Right.
Okay, but I was fortunately to come across some money, and instead of buying cars and clothes, I took the money and began to invest. Okay,
Right.
For my future and for my children's future, and I mean, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, I'm hoping to try to build an empire for my family, leave a legacy for myself, and leave some inheritance for my children, so that my next generation, that they have a fair start in life.
Right.
But we also have to impart the wisdom and the knowledge into them, because most of the time when a lot of us get hold to money, we're so happy we don't know what to do with it. So we begin to splurge and buy all this stuff that it doesn't really benefit you.
Right.
So you have to build your foundation. It's not so how much money you make, it's what you do with it. Okay, and some things is, you have to keep working and make sacrifices and keep building. And there might be bumps and rolls, and it might be distractions, but you have to stay focused and on the task at hand, and and you can achieve anything. I remember the last time I was telling someone that I had a business. I didn't have the money, but I had the dream, and I had the inspiration. And what I did was that I bought one can of paint, $35. I started painting. Next thing I know, I had another can of paint. So I had all my painting done. And then, some people why you painted this color? That's ugly. But don't hate me because you can't see my vision. And I kept persevering and kept persevering. The next thing, somebody came along and gave me some money. You know what I'm saying? And I buy more material, and I put my business. Then somebody came and bought furniture from my store, and I kept saving my little money and just kept going. Because I haven't achieved it at that present doesn't mean that I don't stop working towards my goal until I accomplish it. So, whatever it is worth, that we should always continue to strive for our goal so that we can achieve it. Because if you continue to work, go ahead. If you continue to work, you will achieve it. We're going to take this thing. You gonna be a police officer?
Man said he gonna be a cop. That's what's up. That's what we need.
That's what
I
we
want
need.
a doctor.
A doctor? What about you? You don't know yet? We still got time.
I'm gonna be a cop.
You gonna be an all police officer too?